Georgia will take on Arkansas on Saturday, and the Dogs and Hogs also clashed. One of the most important recent games in UGA program history. In fact, that's the subject of today's Classic Moment, presented by Classic City Lager. With Georgia getting ready to take on Arkansas on Saturday, thought it might be appropriate to look back on one of the games between the two teams that has great memories and great significance for Bulldogs fans. We'll do that as part of our Classic Moment presented by Classic City Lager here today. Hello everybody, I'm Brandon Adams. A lot of Georgia fans, as I said before, look back fondly on the year 2002. It was a year in which Georgia put together a one-loss campaign with big wins at Alabama, last-second win at Auburn, season-opening win versus Clemson, all capped off by a 2002 SEC championship game victory against the Arkansas Razorbacks. Somewhat strange that Arkansas was even in that game. They actually did not have the best record in the SEC West that year. The honor went to Alabama, but the Crimson Tide were also on NCAA probation. That means Arkansas, which was in a three-way tie with two other teams, emerged via tiebreakers to beat Georgia's opponent. It was a 30-3 win for the Bulldogs, but the lopsided nature of the outcome did nothing to dampen the spirits for Georgia fans who got a chance to win that SEC championship there that year. In fact, one of the players who helped key that victory, wide receiver Terrence Edwards, joined Dog Nation Daily on Thursday, saying that when he looks back on that game and that season, boy, he has plenty to smile about. This Terrence Edwards from Dog Nation Daily.
Going against that Arkansas team with Matt Jones and Batman Carroll on the defensive side, and we knew it was going to be a tough contest, but I just thought that we was the best team at that time, at that point of the season. I think we was clicking the best, and I wish we'd had the opportunity to play for the national championship that year. And people don't realize if the current format was in place, we would have had an opportunity to be in that playoff. And I think that was one of the best teams that don't get talked about. I mean, we had a lot of ballers on that team, man. Just a fond memory, and can't wait till they bring us back to celebrate that historical moment in Georgia history.
With that in mind, next year will mark 20 years since the 2002 team hoisted the SEC championship trophy, and you got to imagine UGA will look forward to welcoming back all those 2002 Dogs to celebrate that. And as Terrence pointed out, while we've had a college football playoff since 2014, there was no playoff in 2002, yet had there been, Georgia almost certainly would have been in it and would have had a real chance to make some noise there in that regard. As it is, though, the accomplishment of that team and that season still stands up pretty well even after all these years, because while it's kind of a regular occurrence now for Georgia to be in the SEC championship game, that was not the case back in 2002. In fact, up until that season, Georgia had never been in the game. And the victory that day against the Razorbacks also broke a long drought for the Bulldogs when it comes to winning SEC championships as well. A fact that's not lost on Terrence, who also talked about that when he joined us this week.
Being part of that is going to go down in the record books. First time in 20 years, and I'm just so happy that the senior class that I was with Tony Gilbert and Boss Bailey and John Stinscom, man, we got the opportunity to be that class to bring it back. And winning that game and being the first class in 20 years to win an SEC championship was just a great feeling. And one of the best moments in my life, in my sporting career.
Great memories from a great player, a true classic moment. That is our Classic Moment presented by Classic City Lager. And of course, as you're getting ready for this year's edition of Georgia, Arkansas, nothing goes better with your tailgate than Classic City Lager from Creature Comforts Brewing Company. It's a taste of Athens, but you don't have to be in Athens to get it. You can get some and bring it with you to Athens, but wherever you're doing your shopping and wherever you're watching the game, Classic City Lager is going to go great with whatever you have planned. It's available in 6 and 12-pack cans all year long, wherever you're doing your shopping. It's a simple, lighter style beer. It's a lager style beer, but there's no sacrifice in flavor. Good, bold, crisp flavor, a craft style lager. Exactly the kind of thing you would expect from Creature Comforts Brewing Company. We like to say it's just good, cold beer. When you try some yourself, you'll find that out today. So check out some Classic City Lager from Creature Comforts Brewing Company, and check us out back here again next week for the Classic Moment presented by Classic City Lager. We'll see you then. Enjoy the game this weekend.